Reactions in this video here. Terrifying moments during a baseball game in Wilson over the weekend when shots were fired nearby. People not even reacting at first, which is, you don't expect to hear something like that,
exactly.
obviously. See people running once they realize what the deal was. So the video captured these moments, the players running off the field during the game.
Fleming Stadium was in lockdown for about an hour before the game was canceled, and police said it was safe to go home for those people that were there. WRAL's Heidi Kirk is live in Wilson. Heidi, this was the moment that was pretty much scary for everyone who was there.
Well, Ashley, you're used to hearing loud noises at a baseball game, things like the ball hitting the bat and cheering fans, things like that. But something that's not so common are gunshots, and that's what rang out here just yesterday. We spoke with one player who said it's a sound that he'll never forget.
Nick Whirl shows us this video on his phone, pointing out the moment he and his teammates run off the field at Fleming Stadium after hearing gunshots nearby.
They went off 3 times at first, and no one really thought of anything. We just kept playing, and then about 30 minutes later, about 12 or 15 rang off.
Whirl's been playing baseball in Wilson his whole life, spending 1 year with the American Legion team. But this was a first.
It was pretty shocking considering the time and date. I mean, Sunday night at about 8 o'clock, you don't really expect it that much.
Fleming Stadium stayed on lockdown while police investigated the gunshots that went off just one street over on Churchill Avenue, leaving terrified fans and players with a lot of questions.
We didn't know if we were going to be able to leave, when we were going to be able to leave.
The general manager of the Tops, the team that also uses this field, calls the incident a one-off, sharing a sense of pride of how it was handled.
The players that go into certain dugouts that they hear, certain locations of the ballpark, everybody can go in there, everything's gated off and shut. The police department is on call.
Wilson police are still investigating what happened, but tell us no people or property were harmed, and there is no ongoing threat. Yet some still can't shake the feeling, and will be thinking of this next time they come back here.
And Dan, Ashley, this isn't the first time, unfortunately, that a Wilson baseball stadium was put on lockdown after shots rang out nearby. Back in 2022, the Gillette Athletic Complex was put on lockdown after a similar situation happened. Heidi Kirk, WRAL News, Wilson.